I thought you meant the pastors and like a preaching pastor.
Oh.
And the Peter, like as in the name Peter, sorry. I'm Headie One. I'm set with GAFFER for the 100 powered by Kong. I don't know. Good question. I actually don't know. Like, there's been like a lot of good stages, but yeah, just like there's just too much competition. But they're all great. I like to relax and just chill, to be honest. I wish my fans knew how much I like relaxing, unwinding. I just like just chilling out. I don't like things that are too complicated. My favourite part about my career is that I get a chance to travel quite a lot and see loads of different things that I wouldn't probably usually see, like if it was just up to me. My dream brand collaboration would probably be with Manchester United. That's like my favourite football team, going on from young. I find creative inspiration from everywhere, everything and everywhere. I just like absorb all the energies that's out there in the universe and just use that to motivate myself. Growing up, I didn't really have much inspiration when I was growing up, to be honest, but I just inspired by like everything, which is the most littlest thing, and some good things as well, but I didn't have one inspiration. I don't think it's come yet. One thing I love to achieve is to be at complete peace. I think that's like a space which is like, yeah, a nice space to be in. Maybe when I'm like reaching old age or something, that'll be a nice little feeling, just to be at peace. A piece of advice I'll give to my younger self is to think before you make choices and decisions, because like it's literally like crossroads. Like every little decision that you make like can build the future. Piece of advice I'll give to inspiring musicians is to just like enjoy your craft and what you do, and don't be blindsided by the way music is today, because I feel like music today is a lot less about the music. It's almost about everything but the music. And a lot of people that I speak to that do music there, and they know one enjoying just like their music, you know what I'm saying, because it's just getting too complicated. They have to think about too much other than the music. So advice that I'll give to an aspiring artist is to just be a musician. The 3 people I'd invite that are alive to a dinner party would be Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and that might not go down well, but you know, still be interesting. Man will govern it. And then maybe Michael Jackson. If I could have played anything in the world that already exists, it would probably be PlayStation. One part that I can't live without is I got two more. One part that I can't live without is, you know, I'll probably say comfortable shoes, slippers at home. I'll definitely probably be about football, probably Man United. 3 favourite Man United players of all time would be Ruud van Nistelrooy, Eric Cantona, and Paul Scholes. My most impressive useless skill is remaining calm. People sound too calm all the time. I'm just chilled, but that can sometimes come across as useless, but it's also a very good skill. On my rider, one thing that's on my rider that people wouldn't expect is think I got too much things that people don't expect to know. And one of the things would be tea, and then nobody ever drinks it. Bringing this fuck, it's just there. The old school Japanese one that they're all running through the Takeshi's castle. I think I'll be good at that one day. The miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Favorite moment of the last year would probably be the start of the year. My favorite concert, I've only ever been to one concert to watch, and it's because I was performing at the same concert. But it'll probably be the first time I watched a concert was Kendrick Lamar in Poland, and a random festival that was performing at, and yeah, it was very good to see. Favorite meals for the year, Jello fries. Favorite hype song, Future March Madness. Favorite film would probably be Save the Lost Ark. Favorite sport to watch would be football. And my favorite place that I've ever been to would probably be between Antigua and Sri Lanka. Favorite sport to play would be football. Favorite TV show is probably My Wife and Kids. Favorite guilty pleasure is Love Island. I think it's just, I don't really think it needs to be balanced. I think it's just that the artistic creativity just enhances the reality, to be honest. So I don't really think you need to try and balance it out. I think if you just tell your truth and then like be artistic in the truth that you're telling them, that's the real balance. As the time's gone on, and I've like started to like actually like get my head around being a musician, I don't really like differentiate genres anymore. Cause like sometimes like when you go to the studio, for example, you can go to the studio and people start making music by playing the drum, you know what I'm saying? Or they're playing the piano, and if it starts from a piano, then how can it be a genre, if you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really say like I'm part of any evolution of anything other than myself, to be honest. And if anyone else wants to like have their opinions, like, then I just leave that to them. My favorite part of my evolution is like understanding music more. Let's say and learn how to like tell my personal experiences more and like from different viewpoints, rather than like just like one side. I think that's what I've done a bit differently as I've got deeper into music over time. Not really, you know, I get influenced by like broader sounds, like broader production, like instruments and that, and then that's just like opens up my mind to like explore different things naturally. I feel like the creative process is different every time. Like sometimes it's like it could start from a concept, or it could start from an instrument, or it could start from like a whole instrumental, or like maybe I hear like a song that I like it just comes from everywhere. It comes from everywhere, so that's why I feel like, yeah, I can do quite a few different things. But I listen to a lot of R&B music. A lot of my songs that I do today, like even if it's like a drill song or like a rap song or what, any kind of different genres that people like observe out there today, that has like influences from other kinds of music, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I listen to R&B, and a lot of the time I've incorporated that in like my music that I've done, whether it's through samples or through like melodies or like other things. When I was creating the album, I just knew it was time for me to do an album. Obviously, I've done previous projects before, and like a lot of people would say like they felt like they should have been my first album, but I was just all like for the energy within, if you know what I'm gonna say. The energy wasn't really like right at the time for an album, but when I was with Edna, the energy just felt like it's just right. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's just instincts, and yeah, that's why it wasn't really complicated, because just the right moment. No, not really, you know. Like, I don't really, there's like, not a lot of people hear my music before it's released, so it's not really like, it doesn't really go through that many different opinions. Like, my family will probably just hear it when it's out. I was doing filming today with Ayana, the R&B singer, but she's got like a sick voice. I heard it live, to be honest, and I think like, obviously that's what's most fresh on my memory. So yeah, I think she's got an amazing voice and people should check it out. I think what makes the collaboration strong and also what like influences my decisions for collaborations is that I try to analyze the actual song and just not like just do a collaboration for collaborator's sake. Like, I like it to have a meaning or for the person to be tailored to the song, like, or like what I like them to be able to add something to the song which is just more than what they actually recorded, anything like I was trying to say, whether it's like character or like I feel like they can relate to what I'm saying. So yeah, like I try to do it that way, and I'm also fans of the people that I work with as well. So with all of those things taken into consideration, that's what makes me feel like it comes together nicely. There's quite a few. So actually, I like Sampler. I think Sampler's got an amazing voice as well. I like the Future, one of my favorite artists. Drake, and it's probably Stormzy as well. Yeah. One of the main messages that I try to get across to my listeners is like, I feel like because of the kind of music that naturally because of my environment I was doing before, I feel like they try to like a lot of listeners and people in general that try to keep me in like a box based on like the early music and some of like the topics that I cross over. But I would like my listeners to look deeper into the message, because sometimes like people listen to music but they're not really actually listening, and if you actually listen to the music that I'm making, I like to analyze things in a full circle and give people like a full, like, I don't know how to really describe it, but it's like, I like to give people things in full so they can have their own interpretation on things. I don't just want to like glamorize like good stuff or glamorize bad stuff, because like with both things it comes with like pros and cons, if you know what I'm trying to say, and I like to give people that full outlook rather than just like keep it with the truth. I just relax, man. I feel like a lot of people that like, judging from like situations that I know or like things that I've seen out there or that I've like come across, like a lot of these negative scenarios come from like start from outwards and then just continue on from within, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I feel like a lot of the time like it's just overthinking and a lot of like, you know, like pressure on yourself, if you know what I'm trying to say. And I just, like I was saying before, I feel like people should just like enjoy like what they're doing and just like this life, and just try not to think about it too much. And yeah, that's the best I could say, really. I want to go into loads of different adventures. My mind is just always moving so quick, so like I got a new idea every 5 minutes. So yeah, like we could go on for a long time. I want to go on to everything, as long as like I'm just doing what I'm doing. Like I'm just want to keep that building in all different avenues. Oh, that's a tough one. Probably clubbing, bowling, keep it casual. Night in nowadays, you know. No films. Introvert. It depends. Watch sport. Night out. Pasta. See, in the sticks. Dogs. Merge in the middle. Voice note. Documentary. Oh, sheesh. Either. Well, yeah, both. Would you walk to Scotland from London for 20k? It would take 163 hours and 10 days. Was it 163 hours / 10 days? Nah. I feel like if you spent your energy doing something else, like for 10 days, it will take, like if you spend less energy doing something else for one whole day, you could probably make the same amount. I'm not gonna say, so I think that's just a waste of 10 days. I'm not gonna say. A walk to Scotland, 10 days of walking straight. That's a mad commitment, you know. Probably like 2 million or something. Yeah, 2 million. I'll get on the road for 10 days, but then I'll get my backpack on. This is actually a very good one, and I think about this a lot. Well, I don't want to think of this. This is crazy. Yo, I'm Headie One. Don't tell the gaffer I'm here.